Food scene who founded Censored Fields Organics with the intention of bridging urban consumers and rural producers through locally sourced, sustainably grown food and produce. He has since had the great privilege to feed and become part of so many communities around the province. Specializing in heirloom and organic produce, his business has come to include many grocery and restaurant clients, food, festival markets, and charitable outreach. 2020 has provided extraordinary challenges, and to be sent outdoors in the winter while supplying food at the market has put JP and farmers like him in jeopardy of no longer growing food in 2021. Shame! In addition to JP, we also have Diamond Regatos, right? This lady here is someone who decided in the second chapter of her life that she wanted to make sure that there was a way for everyone on planet Earth to eat through technological advances. She created a vertical farming model so her intentions would feed the world in a sustainable way. She secured a multi-million-dollar grant for her and her business partner of Agroponics Vertical Farms, but as a result of the government lockdowns worldwide, the grant has been prolonged indefinitely. Through necessity, she decided to team up with organic farmer JP to take the food he had grown and create nutritious food products. Diamond invested heavily in food processing equipment, and she and JP teamed up at farmers markets to sell these products. However, once again, within 2 weeks, the Ontario government shut down the indoor farmers market, and JP and Diamond were told to sell their stuff, sell their goods outside in sub-zero temperatures with all the other local farmers. This was her breaking point. Look at that face. Her breaking point. After 3 iterations of trying to make her own way, she's set to go bust again unless we do something about this. So Diamond and JP are both coming out here to update you on their plan to save our farmers and get farmers markets open again, because real food is essential! She and JP are not backing down on this, and they are drawing the line. The Lion Canada agrees with this. Without our local farmers, we are finished. And we will not let them do this alone. Anyone here want to help support local farmers market? Put your hands together for Diamond and JP.
Thank you, freedom fighters! You're all out here in minus I don't know what. So thank you. Thank you for the very simple reason that there's power in numbers. And there's safety in numbers. So JP and I are going to explain a little bit about what's going on, why we're here. As of November 23rd at 12 a.m., we were locked out. You know, the government didn't really shut us down. They said, oh, you can stay open, but under a certain conditions. You go outside in sub-zero temperatures to hawk your food. Now I want you to think about that just for a moment. You know what it's like, you've been here for half an hour in -5 or whatever it is. Imagine selling your food for 7 hours. Imagine what it will feel like for you, but imagine the quality of the produce when you're forced to go outside and sell your good outside. Food is essential. Yeah. We are essential. Our local farmers are essential. So you've heard my story. I'm going to let JP tell you a little bit about what occurred for him and how he just got by the skin of his teeth this year because of COVID, only to be told to hawk his produce outside in a parking lot.
Hey, Toronto.
Hey!
Thank you. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for showing your numbers. And thanks for listening. Because I have something to say. And my problems become everybody's problems because I'm a farmer and I grow food. And we all need food. So thank you. And thank you, Dee Dee, for being part of this and standing up here with me and speaking and refusing to stand down. But most of all, 2020, thank you. Thank you for giving all of us an opportunity to come together.
Yes, yes.
grow my food, I rely on workers that come from Mexico. The most amazing people I could ever have in my field to help me grow and to feed all of you. Sí, viva Mexico! But I was denied them. COVID shut down the program, leaving me without workers. Imagine running a farm without workers. I can't. I couldn't, and I didn't. I did what I could. I was helped. I was helped through charity. I was helped through love, and I was helped through people that emerged out of the lockdown and came and helped me survive. Because my guys were stuck in bureaucracy in Mexico, waiting to come to Canada to feed their families. Because you see, we really are all in this together. And when we snap the chain, we all fall. So somehow I made it. Somehow I dealt with snow in May. Somehow I made it. The seeds were bought out from under me. Plants were taken. All the hobby gardeners suddenly bought it all. Well, I hope your harvests were good, because you didn't leave a professional like me to grow it. What did I have? I had nothing. But somehow I slogged along, made it, got the guys out of Mexico, got them in the field, got them through quarantine that I had to pay for, quarantine that the government still hasn't paid me back on. So, I tried for all of you. I tried and then was denied, because for some reason, as we enter winter, we've got to sell outside. We were locked out of our buildings. Why? Please, ladies and gentlemen, if we walk out of here with one thought, it's a question. Why?
They did give us an option. If any area in the market is covered by a roof, canopy, tent, awning, or other element, at least 2 full sides of the entire area must be open to the outdoors and must not be substantially blocked by any walls or any other impermeable physical barriers. So I just want to let you know, yeah, boo, right? How come Loblaws employees get to work and sell food inside in the warmth? How come Costco gets to sell food inside in the warmth? But you're a farmer, you got the fucking plague, don't you, right? So, just to let you know, the farmers market, indoor markets actually complied, and you know what happened?
Denied!
So, is it ever gonna happen for us? We've kind of discovered that there will be continuous hoops for us to jump through, and in the end, they'll just be pulled away because they have no intention of letting us open up, except for, of course,
outside?
St. Lawrence
St.
Market.
Lawrence.
One farmer's market has been granted essential service. One out of the entire province of Ontario. Thanks for throwing us the bone. Right, okay. The shaft. So anyways, to our politicians, you need to show us just cause. You need to explain why we're not allowed to open. We're an essential food service. You've said things kind of like, well, you don't have proper ventilation. Well, actually, the Witchwood Farmers Market has a new HVAC system with HEPA filters. I'm sure that's just a little bit better than that 7-Eleven you can go into that's an essential food service. Yep. So help us explain this. It's almost like the government has a mental illness. It's like they tell you what to do, and then you do it, and then they tell you you're denied anyway. I call it schizo COVID fucking phrenia. That's what it is. So you need to explain to us, you need to tell us, you need to give us the reason why we're not essential. Because guess what? If you can't provide us with just cause, we're going to open up anyway. That's the bottom line. And we want all of you to support us, to come to our grand opening of our indoor farmers market. Now we're going to explain, there's 3 other reasons that you need to support local farming that are crucial to the sustainability of our planet. They're crucial to you having more than just a couple of choices about where you will buy your food in the future. So, number 1 is food security. Take the mic.
Okay.
Food security. Food security and your own food sovereignty. So what does that mean? It means if the local farmer goes out of business, we are receiving between 80% of our food from the US and other countries around the world. The US isn't a happy place right now. They're poised any day now to find out who will truly run their country. And I have a feeling no matter who wins on that one, there's going to be extraordinary civil unrest. And when there's civil unrest, this is going to shut down or disrupt the food supply in the trucking like it did at COVID. So we need to start we need to have food independence. We need to start bringing all our food in-house to Canada. And that's why I'm starting a vertical farm, so that we can do that. We can have local produce anywhere, any time of the year. The second reason you want to support your local farmer is because, and JP can explain this one better to me, and it's just your eyebrows are gonna curl when you hear this, but he's gonna explain why you can buy those 4 heads of garlic from China for $1, and why when you buy it from either Canada or another country like Spain, you're paying $5.99 a pound.
So here's why you want to buy local. I'm a local farmer. I'm 75 miles away from the city. I abide by Ontario labor laws. I abide by Canadian environmental standards. I am certified through EcoCert Canada. The accountability of what I do, it's very traceable. You know who I am. You're dealing with me. When you buy garlic from China, who grew it?
Slaves.
Bingo. DDT still in the ground. To boot, our own federal government, bunker fuel, absolutely filthy diesel fuel burning across the ocean in international waters to cheaply bring us imported garlic at 4 heads for $1 from China to compete against me and all of the local growers. Well, guess what? We're not going anywhere. We're here. And if you lock me out for the winter, I'll make one promise to you. I'll stand and freeze so that all of you can eat.
And the third reason is destructive free trade agreements. I'll tell you a quick story because we have to wrap up. My friend Peter's a trucker. Here's a story he told me. Dee Dee, I picked up a load of tomatoes in Ontario, drove it to Texas. It cost me $6,000 in fuel. He goes, do you know what I brought back? Well, I said, no, I didn't even know you brought anything back. He said, Texas tomatoes. What kind of craziness is this? This is destroying our environment through these free trade agreements. So we want to ask you all to support us. If Ford, you have a choice. You have the ability. You've given us lip service. Your lip service has said something like, I feel for the small business owner. But now, you need to draw your line forward. This is specifically for you. Because you have the opportunity to sink us or support us. Only your actions are going to dictate your true intentions. And guess what? If you try and sink us, once again, we're putting you on notice. We will be opening up anyways. So we're scrambling to get a website up. We want to keep you all in the loop. Indoorfarmersmarket.ca. Please visit there in a couple of days. We're going to have more information. We're putting the government on notice. We're gathering up signatures. We will make this happen. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Toronto. We will see you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I feel like this is a lightsaber all of a sudden. So, we will do our